Hello viewers. Today I want to share with you a recipe for red yeast rice wine that I found on YouTube, and I'm going to do my best to translate it for you. Um, I've done things like this before. In a previous video I translated a recipe from Li on her channel, Jogwei Li. So you can see that now. I've been trying to get better at understanding reading Chinese. So I think I understand this one a bit more, and it is detailed. So I hope you enjoy it. If you like this video, please click that like button and subscribe, and click the bell to be notified when I publish a new video about the subject of rustic Asian rice wine every week. And please share this video wherever it is appropriate. And as always, I really appreciate your help in spreading the word about rustic Asian rice wine. So the recipe I want to show you today is from this channel. This is Yiyi's home taste, or everyday home taste. So this is Yiyi's channel, and this is the video I want to share with you today. This is a red yeast rice wine video. Oh, now I should mention that YouTube is probably not the original source of this video. Yiyi has channels on the Chinese video sites. One of them is probably the original source for this. But for me, it's easiest to watch YouTube. So here's the video, and I'm going to go through it without sound. I encourage you to watch the original video. All I'm going to do is go through it. It has subtitles, and I'm going to translate the subtitles as best I can. And it is a nice, detailed recipe, and there's also a lot of context for this. So hope you find this interesting. Let's get into the video. I'm going to I've written out the translation that I came up with. I did the best I could. I apologize in advance for any mistakes. Please correct me in the comments. So here we go. I'm going to do my best to play it straight through and just keep on talking. I might have to pause it a few times if I need to explain anything though. So I'm going to play it without the sound. You should watch the original video, of course, but if you want to know the translation, please keep on watching. So hello everyone, this is Yiyi. Today I'm sharing with everyone detailed instructions for this homebrewed glutinous rice red wine. Brewed red wine has a transparent red color, is sweet, mellow, and rich, and has abundant nutrition. Together, let's see how to make this. First of all, earlier I got 500 grams of red yeast rice ready and selected high-quality short-grain sweet rice. Here's 3 kilograms that I already washed earlier and soaked overnight. The soaked sweet rice is completely saturated. You could instantly crush it with your fingers. Then take the rice and drain it in a colander. Then rinse it once through and remember not to rub it. This type of brewed wine won't be cloudy, it will be clearer. After the water in the pot is boiling, put the drained sweet rice into the steamer pot and tidy it up, smooth it out. Now use chopsticks to poke some holes in the top for even steaming. Then put the lid on, steam on high heat for 30 minutes. Next, drop in 500 grams of red yeast rice to the previously washed and sanitized wine jar. Then add 5 liters of cooled boiled water and soak the red yeast rice. This makes the red yeast rice slightly soft. Put on a glove. Grab the red yeast rice, pinch and break it. Doing this will be helpful for fermentation. In my hometown, the traditional method is to get up early in the morning to get spring water for the wine jar. But nowadays, doing that is not required. Using cooled boiled water is okay. 30 minutes later, after the sweet rice is steamed and completely cooked, turn off the heat. Then put the sweet rice on a clean rack that is dry and oil-free. Spread it out evenly and allow the rice to cool. When I was young in my hometown, every winter my mom made a big jar of glutinous rice red wine. When the sweet rice's temperature drops to about 20 degrees, and the sweet rice is just only warm to the touch, then put the dry sweet rice into the wine jar. Now here the rice temperature should be well understood. If the temperature is too hot, the rice wine might become sour. Brewed rice wine, the brewed rice wine ratio is 1 unit red yeast to 5 units rice and 10 units water. Also note that the wine jar shouldn't be filled too full because the process of fermentation produces many bubbles and it might overflow. The stirring utensil must be oil-free and without raw water. So I'm going to stop here. Chinese has good words for water. There's raw water, and that's unboiled water. And there's contrast the raw water with the cooled boiled water. So the cooled boiled water is the sanitary water, and the raw water is what might contaminate things. So throughout this video and in general, you're avoiding raw water and you use cooled boiled water. Okay, so we're at the stirring utensil must be oil-free and without raw water. Otherwise, the wine might spoil or not be easy to keep. When winter turns cold, it's a good time to make glutinous rice red wine. Summer brewed wine might get bugs and it's not easy to be successful. After stirring well, the first cover is a free-breathing basket to allow it to ferment. I've also prepared a clear glass jar, which is convenient for the viewers to observe the fermentation time period. It's not the same form. Because of the gas produced during fermentation, soon you can see fermentation making bubbles that put the rice grains at the top of the liquid. Every day, use a clean utensil to stir. Push the sweet rice and red yeast rice under the water. That will make it ferment more easily. And you can hear tiny sounds. For the first few days, diligently stir every day and keep an eye on it. Prevent water from overflowing during the fermentation process. Gradually, the fermentation bubbles in the wine jar become bigger. In this way, repeat the stirring for about a week. After undergoing fermentation, don't stop mixing. The surface is again covered with small bubbles. The rice is no longer floating on the surface. Then put plastic wrap over the jar's mouth to seal it well. Cover with the lid and put it in the shade to ferment for about 45 days. After 45 days, the original ingredients inside the jar are completely melted together. The liquid's color changes from clear red to deep red. In the glass jar, you can see that the wine and rice are already completely separated. Now you can filter out the wine liquid. These storing and serving containers have all been previously sanitized with boiling water. These must be water-free and oil-free. If there's oil or raw water, the brewed wine can become sour or spoil. First, use the wine ladle to get wine. Pour into the funnel with a strainer. Don't discard the filtered wine dregs. Wine dregs have a very high nutritional value and can be used to cook dishes or make dessert. Use a finer mesh bag for the initial filtered wine, for the second filtering. So first through the strainer in the funnel, second through the finer mesh bag. Filter again. Finally, put the filtered wine in the container. Don't add any preservatives. As long as it doesn't touch raw water, it won't spoil or turn sour even after 2 years. And reseal to keep it, and that does it. You can get it as you need it. It's extremely convenient. All right, we've finished our most traditional, mellow, and richly fragrant brewed glutinous rice red wine. This kind of brewed sweet rice red wine has a clear red color with overflowing wine fragrance. Not only does it beautify and keep you youthful, it warms you in the cold. Before you sleep, drink a bit. It can improve your slumber. In Wenzhou, during the month after childbirth, all households require this. Give this body-warming wine to expectant mothers. In ordinary times, you can use it to stew chicken, stew duck, stew pig trotters, and to maintain health. Or use it as a cooking wine. Also, you can add white sugar directly on the pot. After heating with steam, you can drink it. This drink is very beneficial. Although the taste is good, remember not to drink a soup bowl and get drunk. You can gather friends who like this and try it at home. That's today's video. If you like my video, remember to follow, like, comment, and share. Very useful vocabulary. Next week, I'll show everyone how to make glutinous rice red wine chicken. We'll see each other in next week's video. So that's Yiyi's video. I appreciate this video very much. It has lots of detail and context for the recipe, and it's very clear. So please watch the original video. And so I'd like to thank Yiyi for making that video. I don't know much about this channel, but I'm sure I will learn more. And I'm probably going to try to follow this recipe and see how it differs from my previous attempts making red yeast rice wine. So that's it for today. Let me know if I've made any mistakes or if you have any questions. Thank you for watching.